Alekino, look what we've found! Move, you scrawny little centipede! Oh, look at him move like a couple of worms wrapping themselves around a stick! Hurry up, run! We've stumbled on the door of salvation. Oh, you snail, can't you shove it along any faster? We're only 4 steps, 3 hugs, 2 kisses, and how are you from a mountain of food and drink? Food and drink? Where? There's no food and drink, just doors, houses, kicks, cruises, no sleep, no meat, no wine, no doors and houses, yes, but whose? Whose? Cynthia's. We've stumbled on Cynthia's door. Cynthia, the kitchen queen? Oh, sweet promise, sweet Cynthia, remember when we met? Remember the knock at the door, and remember how soon we parted, and what did you whisper to me when that husband, that snooper, that Romy Coviello, was burrowing through your cupboards and nosing through your pails? A lover, a lover, a lover, he shrieked. And, injured as you were, what was it you whispered to your poor Alagino, hanging by a nail from your window? Come back, you sighed. Come back, and we'll be quits with the old fool for what he has made us bear. Pocket, remember? Do you have it still? I begged you to hold tight to Cynthia's promise. Sweet promise, dear sweet promise. How long we've waited to embrace us Cynthia's dinners, breakfasts, suppers, and in-between times meals, and to devour with passion her leeks, her vegetables, her tender meats, her white wines and her red wines, her stews, her pastries, and her dear sweet love. Everybody look at poor Arlecchino, drawn, wasted, starved for food, starved for the love of the kitchen queen, starved, too, for a good joke on somebody. He hasn't tricked anyone for weeks. His mind is wasting. He's thought of nothing but a few little pranks, making the old doctor pull out all his fingernails to save himself forever from the plague, making the old merchant eat a bowl of mud from the bottom of the river to get back his youthful appetites. Little things hardly worth mentioning. Arlecchino will surely die of wasting away for the want of a meal, wasting away for the want of a prank, wasting away for the want of that foul, beautiful, exquisite, dirty, queenly, wretched, tender, powerful, tasteful, tasty, toothsome, loathsome, lovesome, nikesome, wantsome, nadesome, Clint Cynthia. Everybody weep. Oh, there. Oh, you there, man. Help me. You are a friend. I am that, if nothing else. You are a fellow man. A fellow man. A fellow man. Do you know what I am? You are a bird. I'm a husband. Coviello, the husband. Friend, tell me, what sort of a bird is a husband? What, indeed, what is he but the chattel of our wife, who is given beatings for his charity and mercy, and maggoty meat for his dinner, whose love and faithfulness is rewarded with slander, suspicion, lying, and being found out, and who gets no dinner because of it, who feels in one day all the tortures of all the martyrs in the Pope's book, and who gets nothing to eat at the end of it, whose body is full of bruises, his head full of shouts and commands, his heart full of grief and despair, and only his belly is empty, who is accused of living like a bishop, loving like an abbey, singing and laughing all day like a monk, and does he? No, he fasts and starves like an anchorite. Then will you, my friend, help me in my vow of abstinence? Witness that, from this time forth, Coviello will abstain from all wives, all but one. Of course, Cynthia. Flaminia? Who? Flaminia, of course, Flaminia. Oh, but you have abstained from all wives. All wives, all but one. Pantalones. Pantalone's wife is not a wife. She is not a wife. She is an elegant repast, a savour of fine living at dinner, cooked for the celebration of the Archduke's only daughter's betrothal to the Cardinal's favourite mistress's son. Flaminia is the vapour of the white wine, the aroma of the salads, the sauce of the meats, the nectar of the fruits. No, they are all too gross for Flaminia. She is the distillation of the vapour, the swoon of the aroma, the sauciness of the sauce, the aphrodisiac of the nectar. Come, I will help you eat her. Not so fast, my friend. First we must dispose of the old goat Pantalone. I'll leave the disposal of the husbands to me. That is, my friend, if you do that for me, I make you a great promise. If we get Flaminia alone with me, we will share in my harvest. Share? Yes, dearest friend, Pantalone is a rich man, a very rich man, and Flaminia keeps her keys. I promise you that once I have spent the night with Flaminia, you, my dear friend, will be rewarded well with anything that Pantalone owns. Anything? From the bottom of my heart. A promise? A promise. There goes the old goat Carviello doing and the old goat Pantalone. Oh, these old-bearded geldings with all their manhood dangling from their spittle and their chins. Oh, La Flaminia! Oh, La Flaminia! His voice cracking like a boy's of 13, hawking wares he hasn't got, crying promises he can't pay. Oh, La Flaminia! Oh, La Flaminia! He'll spend the night up until midnight, and then he wraps the winding sheet on again and goes back to hell. Oh, Carviello, ghost, gelding. She doesn't answer, comrade. Knock again, love. Knock, and when we get Flaminia alone with you, we get Cynthia alone with me, pals. I swear, if I didn't love your kitchen slops so that I have no mind for any woman but her, I could love Pantalone's banquet just to spite you. You lame unicorn, twice in a single night. Look at you, Allergino, bragging of loving two in a single night. Which of them would have you, would any? You're lying, stinking, starving, cheating, whining, shrinking, little exclamation point. I see you at the fair. Remember when you made love to the farmer's wife in the old south? She was selling, fell on her back in her litter and laughed herself to death. I, you mistake me, whoever you are, for some lovesick Arlencino. Look again, sir, look, and may you die of awe and wonder. May you be racked in hell with this special torments, and have there for the jealousy of Arlecchino. Look at me once, strike yourself dumb and blind, stumble into the nearest ditch, die, and join the damned, writhing with the jealousy of me. And remember Arlecchino, the lover of 1,000 conquests for all his fat belly. Where? I make out only a thin wavy line. What is it? A wisp of smoke, a visible breath of foul air, or the dingling string of a hurried sneeze? Shut your eyes, and turn around this way, and when you open them, may you be struck dumb at once by the radiance of my visible passion, my easily read odor, and my audibly heroic, manly mold. That. Come quickly, she's opening the door. Ardent, Carviello. Angel Flaminia! Ah! What is that frightful bundle you are holding? Ah! Is it a dead beast? No, my angel, don't be frightened. You see? It is only a man. It is my friend who has come from heaven to help his angel. He did not mean to frighten you. Did you mean to frighten my angel, my friend? I did not mean to frighten his angel, my angel. Did I mean to frighten my angel, his friend? No, his friend did not mean to frighten his angel, Is he out of his mind, Carviello? No, my dear, he is here to help us. Will you forgive him? Anything but another night with Pantalone. As my sweet Carviello knows, I abide my accustomed decorums and so, but always Flaminia confesses her fault. She has been a slave to fashion, as the world knows. The fashion has not yet been born. It has escaped me. None has left me more than 2 days behind, or just time enough to get at my husband's chest when he was asleep, and into the shops when he was away. I confess it, yes. It was my sin. Now it has become my penance. In what mad turn of fashion did it become fashionable for young girls to marry old men? And why had the fashion come to me just when I turned the fashionable age to marry? It has undone me, twice over it has undone me, for now that the fashion for 2 whole weeks has dictated that wives be virtuous, I have made a solemn vow to break with it. Carviello, help me be brave and true to my oath. Ah, my frail innocents, trust in me. I will help you be true to your vow. And here is the dear friend who has promised to help you keep your vow, to break your vow. And I can trust him? My honesty as you can trust in me. Walk off a moment, dear Carviello. Let me speak to him. Dear friend, come close to me. What is your name? Arlecchino? Arlecchino, could you help me? Gracious banquet. Ask anything of me. Then you will help me undo my husband, fair Roma, he and any other. And you will get Coviello into my house tonight. This night or any other, tender meat, this or any other tender meat. Forgive me, I was dreaming of a feast. So, but I can content myself with its fragrance if I am promised that I will help another man to dine his fill. Ah, you dear clever tradesman, if you can but think of a way to get Coviello into the house, you shall have meat of me as well as fragrance. Meat of you, a banquet, everything that lies in my power to spread before you. Then I will help the young peasant to an old onion and win for myself, and if I understand aright, at least a bit of the dessert. A promise. A promise. Coviello, here is a plan. Everything is arranged. Everything is arranged. Loyal friend, both of you are to pretend that Arlecchino is mute, and that he is country cousin of Coviello's. When we meet Pantalone, be against at the foul odor of his breath and urge him to see a dentist. But how am I to get into Pantalone's house tonight? Ah, an old man is a natural fool. Nothing is easier. For instance, let Flaminia make it known to him that his son and heir is on her way. What? Then the old fool will never leave my side. Dote on me night and day, give me things to suck, pillows to lie on, and wait on me with the devotion of a profligate son, standing with pen and parchment over his father's deathbed. That I should live to teach a woman womanly wisdom, little pheasant, until the heir is apparent, which heaven bless old Pantalone, however it will, can never be for him. The cordstone of an ancient husband is as a pebble in the hands of a young wife. Want this and that, need things here and there, command night and morning. Bring him near, send him far, here comes into the presence. Dismiss him, dismissed, recall him. His friends, the merchants, are at your door. You need solitude. Your friends, the comedians, are in the square. You need bustle, excitement, noise, distraction. From morning to night you cry after him, Pantalone, for my salvation and your own delight. Lie with me tonight. From night to morning you whisper hoarsely, as though the convulsions overtaking you. Pantalone, Pantalone, if you love your wife and your own posterity, sleep on the carpet in the other room. Begin with lemons. Lemons? You need lemons. You dote on them. You have the taste for lemons, and would be so a father that he would deny your harmless little lemons. Father, says Pantalone, Father, honest Flaminia, can you find it in your virtue to fool the old fool from there? Honest Arlecchino, you are a masterpiece. My friend, my friend. Do you keep horses in the very house of so wealthy a merchant as Pantalone? Horses? What horses? Ah, no. It is a cook tossing the swill into the canal from the other side of the house. It is swill, and is going into the canal, but it is not the cook who is tossing it in. Who then? My husband, when he rises in the morning, goes to the window overlooking the canal to clear his throat. Save her, my friend, save her from that old man. You remember your promise? Yes, what shall I do now? Stand away from the door, and as Pantalone comes out, I will meet him. But he does not know you. He will know me soon enough. What are you doing here? Is this a house of God that you should beg before my door? Coviello, what is the matter with the beggar? Beggar! My good friend Pantalone, this is my good friend Arlecchino, my friend, my country cousin, who has come to visit. Have I offended him then? Arlecchino, stand up and greet our good friend Pantalone. Pantalone wants to know if he has offended you. Stop bawling, Arlecchino, and you will have his apology from his own mouth, with his own breath. Forgive him, Pantalone. Cousin Arlecchino is beloved by his country neighbors. He's a good heart, and he's the merriest for the village idiots. Merriest? Ah, little joke, ha ha. You see, Pantalone can laugh at an idiot as well as any man. Ha ha ha. What is the matter with you? Coviello, were you merry in the village too? That breath, oh, that breath. Cousin Arlecchino says that it is not breath. Cousin Arlecchino says that dead men, stuffed with garlic, wouldn't smell like that. Stuffed with garlic. Cousin Arlecchino wants to know when you were talking to him, were you standing on your head? Because Cousin Arlecchino thinks... Idiots. What does the idiot cousin think? Cousin Arlecchino thinks... Oh, ardent, Pantaloon. Oh, my plague! Have you taken to beating your friends in the streets? Why, have they offended you? Have you offended my dear husband Pantaloon? Yes, yes, they have abused the dignity of my middle age. How? In what way? Tell me, and we will make a public scandal of them. No, no, it is a private matter, hardly anything. Public scandal, indeed. One in our household is enough. It was nothing, nothing at all. I am faint. Ugh, help me, I am falling. What is the matter with me? Tell me, Flaminia, before I walk through the streets this morning. No, no, it is nothing, nothing at all. Nothing at all. I have cut down 3 people in 3 minutes just by opening my mouth, and you say it is nothing at all. What is the matter with me? Am I the plague? Am I the last messenger? Stand away, Pantalone, over there. Open your mouth wide. Wider! What is it? What do you see? Cousin Arlecchino says teeth. Teeth, of course he saw teeth. Did he expect to see skies and hourglasses? Cousin Arlecchino says when your teeth come out, then the smell will go too. Must they come out? They must. How many must I lose? Oh. Suddenly I've become old. Ah, my Apollo, my Hercules, my Pan, old Hercules, old Abachon, old. No, 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 no. Can a few teeth change a man's passion? Can a husband's virtues be undone in the mouth? Pantalone, Pantalone. What curious discerning woman was ever put off by a mumble? For me, my Apollo will shine with or without his teeth. I will find a dentist for you, Achilles. How can I thank you enough, my Iphigenia? Get to the lemons, Clytemnestra. Pantalone, come here to me. A command. Are you commanding me, Helen? When you return today, you will bring me some lemons. I will bring you lemons. I, Agamemnon. I, Achilles. I, Diana, will have lemons. I have a craving for them. I dote on them. I need lemons, and will you be so a father that you will deny me harmless little lemons? Anchises bearing lemons home from battle. A father bringing the gift of lemons. Father, Hecuba. My dear, you shall have lemons? An armful of lemons? A bushel? No, a chest. All the lemons, the stars will be yours. Pantalone, father. Pantalone will drag the chest through the straits himself. Tonight, Flaminia, lemons will be at your feet. They will be ripe, Pantalone? Ripe. A father will bring ripe lemons. And in a chest, a large chest, in a chest, ripe, a father. And you will lock the lemons in a chest. A father will lock them in a chest. Ripe. Tonight, lemons are ripe, father locked in a chest. You have your lemons tonight, Flaminia. Dear Arlecchino. And I my meat. A promise. Flaminia. There's something I have forgotten to tell you. Where are you? Oh, what news to celebrate? Ah, she is gone, Flaminia, dearest mother, dearest Flaminia. Plague on her, let her news put me off entirely. And I had meant to tell her before I left that I would not be home at all tonight, for my business is calling me elsewhere. Well, she will have her lemons, I'll bring the chest, and then do business. Oh, the business is a comfort to a man's heart when he is plagued with the coquetry of a young wife who has eyes for everyone but her husband. An honest wife is what a fair husband needs. And Pantalone, you have found her. If that plague my coquette, whom I took for a wife, doesn't find me out, I'll call her my Francescina, that good woman with the honest tongue. If she can get rid of her husband tonight, Pantalone will celebrate his new fatherhood and an enviable try for another son. Ah, Zanny, what a lucky man you are to have such a woman as Francescina to bear you sons, and such a man as Pantalone to provide them for you. Francescina, your fond merchant Pantalone is here with his wares. Francescina, come out and have a look at your purchase. Come out, good Francescina, and together we will drive a hard bargain. Pantalone, my sweet lover, my impotent husband's cuckolder, how are you? Not so loud, good Francescina. When can we be in bed together? Can you be rid of your harlot wife tonight and taste the joys of an honest woman's love, or is your hated slut so malicious that she will tie you like a dog to the foot of her bed to keep you virtuous and in sight, while she romps all night with lewd actors and mountebanks before your very eyes? Good Franceschina, I know how evil appears in your eyes. Bawdry is my abomination. But a little deceit now and then is the salt of love. Deceit. Let a deceiver near me, and I will crush his bones. Ah, my protector Pantalone, never speak to me of deceivers. Shh, Franceschina, we had better whisper than shout out. Zani may hear us. Don't trouble about Zani. Zani is too deaf to hear even his wife, too blind to see even a lover, and too old to be even a husband. I am proud. I need conceal nothing from him. Then tonight I will be with you, good woman, and there will be nothing to hinder us. Before I come, we will send a sign, a message that we are free. Make it plain and honest, Pantalone. No deceitful lovers' notes. I hate a deceitful message. Tell tonight, virtue. Tell tonight, centaur. Curse her innocence. Curse her virtuous beauty, and curse that decaying leche Coviello. She gave me meat. Meat! Am I starving? Or am I a starving man? Ah, your promise, says Coviello. First your promise to our good friend Arlecchino. No, says Arlecchino. Let that go, no, for a while. Arlecchino can wait. Wait, says Coviello, my friend, wait. My friend Flaminia, have you Pantalone's keys? I have. Can you get at his stores at once? I can. Have you dined, Flaminia, my beauty? I have. Has the household dined? The household, says Arlecchino. Have we made promises to the household? The cook, says Coviello, the footman, the servants, the seamstress, the gardener, the porter, the messenger, the coachman, the scullery maids, the kitchen boys and stable boys. They have, says Flaminia, dined their fill. And the monkeys. Monkey, says Coviello. The monkey in the blessed boudoir. Has he been nourished? Is he content? He is, says Flaminia, content, full, yawning, and ready to sleep. Then bring a platter, says Coviello. Bring a platter for our devoted friend. All the rest, says he, is yours. Partake, eat up, sup, repast. For me, a promise, says Flaminia. Goodbye, says Coviello. Never shall we forget, never. Goodbye, dear friend, goodbye. Arlecchino, you clever lover. Arlecchino the rogue, Arlecchino the trickster. Everybody look at Arlecchino. Only Arlecchino is clever enough to be cuckolded without even having a wife. Come, Arlecchino, can you sing with the lovers? No. Then growl with the husbands, join with the cuckolds, and you will have your revenge. Pantalone, thieves are in your house. Come quickly, Pantalone, they are stealing your treasures. Come, Pantalone, save your meat. If you don't hurry, we'll be calling you by other names. Do you want other names? Other names, Pantalone. Are you calling my neighbor Pantalone? Hello? Who is this bag of wrinkles? Venerable old gentleman, do you know where I can find Pantalone? Venerable? Do you call me venerable? A man with his blood raging for his posterity. Pantalone is venerable. Call him an old gentleman, not a man with a quick step and a clear eye. Oh ho! A sprightly cadaver. What does this rosy babe want with his posterity? Oh, Arlecchino, a perfect customer to business. Young man, look at me. Do you see me? Why should I not? Of course I see you. Ask Pantalone the mole if he is blind, not Zani the eagle. But what do you see? Only Arlecchino, my child under Arlecchino's vanities and frills. There lies concealed a practitioner, a man of the science friend the science. Only now I was calling Pantalone on a medical matter. Poor man, he is dropping into the grave, I know. Is he dying? No, it was not his death, but his birth I was to tell him about. Pantalone has just been delivered of a son. Hee. That ancient monument, impossible. I have delivered a son to Pantalone that is a solemn tribute to the father. That fellow unicorn. That worn-through shoe, how could it be? A son that will be his heir, his posterity, his future. Oh, that discarded calendar, that yesterday's gossip, that dry dog, how could he beget a child? To the magic of Dr. Arlecchino's science. That alone. And the help of Pantalone's wife, of course, as a medical confidant. Young man, let me tell you that Flaminia is a great aid in begetting a son. It is all very well for a Flaminia, but my wife is too lazy to do anything, and in fact, in strictest confidence, of course, to be the esteemed doctor, it is not my fault at all that we have no child, but Franceschina's. Well, perhaps, but the milady senectatis has been known since Galen's time to be the worst betrayer of a man's productivity. Yes, you would think so, and never would I contradict the learned doctor, and all appearances would point to it, too. I, wise, matured, and let me admit it quite frankly, a little past the first bloom, and Francescina, young, lusty, the darling of the world, a young, pouting apple if ever one lived. But it is she, not Zani, the most willing and able of husbands, who keeps children from us. Never was there so lazy a creature as Francescina. Would you believe it, good doctor, confidence? You understand, since no one lives who suspects, sometimes you would think she had reason not to lust for my manhood. For your manhood? She does not lust for you. What reason, Zani? Who can say what is in a woman's mind? Zani, I have the cure. Pantalone's cure. Dr. Arlecchino will dig a son out of the very earth. Is it agreed that I can use your wife? Use her, good doctor. Perfect husband. Then quickly, Zani, bring a spade, a rope, and a great basket to carry the child into the house. Will she beget it here? Here and nowhere else. Today I will be a father too. Call your wife, bring the basket, and we will begin. Francescina, come out. This good doctor is going to give you a child. Why are you calling me, you decayed cheese, you sunken vessel? What stupidity is exciting you now? Worthless, lazy plum of a young, tantalizing, unrewarding female. You will thank your husband yet, who is good enough to bless you with a child with the help of this good doctor who is standing before you now. That. Come back, unnatural woman, and listen to the doctor, do you hear? Listen to the doctor. Good Francescina, after your husband has gone for the basket. Dr. Arlecchino, good wife, humble practitioner and master minister to a woman's needs, will explain to you what a blessing in disguise has come to you this day. Listen to the doctor, follow his instructions to the letter, and though you do not deserve it, he will get you a child. A blessing in disguise is a lover. There is no other for a woman, and if you, who are no more a doctor than my husband and an honest lover who is lying his way into my house, and so say so at once, take off your disguise, give me a chance to vouch for your blessing, and I will get you into my bed before my idiot husband is out of the house. If you are, then say the one word yes. If not, I will beat you down the street, have you hung for an impostor, a charlatan, an obscene betrayer of honest wives looking for plain lovers, and a cheater of women's hopes. What is your answer? Bountiful wife, what is your answer? Yes. Then hide in the basket that you tell the old fool will hold the child. He will carry it into the house, deposit it beside my bed, and after I have abused him for a clumsy idiot and locked him out, you will come out of the basket and give me your entire blessing, and remember none of your tricks. A promise. A promise. Here is everything you called for, worthy doctor. Is there anything else I need to dig for the child? It is not you who digs, Zani, but your wife. And what should Zani do while she digs? Spin. A miracle is coming to pass. That man should be taken out of earth, out of dust, out of the wonders of medicine. And Latin too, Zani. Medicine and Latin together. Do you have no faith in Latin? You take me for Pantalone. Latin too, of course. Every wise man knows that together Latin and medicine can make all things come to pass. Why, they have made men out of beasts, and beasts out of men. Wise men out of fools, and fools out of wise men. Truth out of error, and error out of truth. Children out of dust, and dust out of children. Dig, Francescina. And the devil bless our enterprise. Repeat after me, Francescina. Igne are aquatani. Ignari ali aquatanali. Spiritus salvete. Spinatifus salvete. Spiritus, the devil would blush at your Latin. Spiritus, Francescina. Then, Spinatifus salvete. Inferi adentis monarcha. Inferi adamas monarcha. Inferi adentis, or your child would be stoned. To say inferi adentis before the fires go out. Propitiamus vos, ut surgat Mephistopheles, et surgat Mastef Spinatofis. We are blessed. Look, Doctor, Francescina, the little imp is playing already. Wait, my son, a few more blows and you're out. The rope. Grab the rope, take hold of the rope, you little darling. Don't cry, little darling, Daddy's holding on. Which of you had the strength to pull the devil out of hell? A boy, it's a boy. That old toad couldn't do it, and that wisp of a straw over there couldn't lift his eyes, and must have been the woman. What news this will be for hell, what an event. What news? That a woman should stop the devil in his work? Child, give me your hand so that I can pull you out. Francescina, bring the boy some swaddling clothes. Do you want him to freeze? Pull me out. Come here and try, you old corpse. What spirit, what a voice. Give me your hand, little angel. Oh, what a child. The little darling weighs more than his father. Are you all right, angel? My toe is caught. Don't worry, sweetheart. I'll have you out. Hang on. Little more, angel. Just hold on a little longer. There we are. Ah, there we are. All out, sweetheart. All safe and sound. Where's the rest of the child? Here I am. There you are, so you are, but I've pulled off this dear arm. How will you manage with one arm? Oh, I'll manage. And little angel has only one arm. I'll manage. Stop your walling. He's without arms. My angel has no arms. Lots of arms, lots of arms. And legs, lots of legs. Oh, Francescina, don't stand there gaping. Help me deliver our son before he throws away all his precious parts. You're mad, you old fossil. Lunatic, old Zani. Monster mother. Look at your mother, monster mother, darling, who won't even help your father bear his child both together now, darling. Heave ho. Heave ho. Heave ho. Heave ho. Heave ho. Once more in your hours, child. Heave ho. Heave ho. Ah, wake up the old fool and tell him the child is safe in the basket. And you remember your promise, Madonna? Agreed. Zani, Zani, you can wake up now. The child has risen. Wake up, Zani, wake up and sing the praises of the doctor. Quem queritis in coverno o pater Zani. Bombinum francissinum o magicola. Non estic, surexit, sicut protexiro. Alleluia, my child is risen. Not there, Zani, our child is safe in the basket. Aleccionum laudamus, let him see him. Let me see. No, the little darling is fast asleep. Tell me, doctor, does something trouble you, father? Did he seem a bit red in the face? No, he had, I thought, a kind of pallor. And tall. Advise me, doctor, can a child be born taller than his father? Would you give birth to a snail? The child born to Pantalone was a head taller than the old man. A head taller than my child is a mite, a sickly little flea. As Pantalone will always laugh at me. Take my word for it, consecrated father, your child, with the help of Lucifer, is bigger than Pantalone's. Ah, so, bigger than Pantalone's. He. Francescina, you good-for-nothing wife, I bore a child bigger than Pantalone's. Bigger than Pantalone's. Huh, my darling Francescina, did I play the doctor well? If you can stop your lies and deceits for a moment, climb into the basket, then don't let him. We'll carry you to the house, and Francescina has to break his back to do it. And the promise, gentle wife, the promise you will give as you promised to your honest lover. Villain, thief, player with words? Didn't Francescina say once she has something for her honest lover? Is there anything still living who doubts Francescina's word? Madonna, does Alecino have the valor to doubt?